loves, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Trish, and today is going to be doing a full face of Essence makeup. And some of these are newer, like the Essence Baby Got Bronze, and some of these are some oldie but goodies, like the Soft Touch Mousse makeup. So if you're curious about these Essence products and how I got this look with them, just go ahead and keep watching. Okay, so let's go ahead and dig in with a foundation to start with. I did not get a primer. I've been trying not to buy as many primers. So I got this, the Essence Soft Touch Mousse Makeup in the shade 01. And this had rave reviews on their, ooh, that might be a little deep. We'll work with it. But this has rave reviews on their website, and I kind of just wanted to try it. I've recently tried the Keep Me Cover one, and I'm not sure I like this one, but also this is not the lightest shade in this foundation. There's one lighter, but this 01 I think is the lightest shade that they offer. So we're gonna go in with this. Let's see here. How should I go in? Let's see here. I'm just gonna get some on. Ooh. It's a very interesting consistency. It almost feels like a silicone primer. Let's see what we got. Well, that's shocking. A, it matches me, and B, it's like nothing's there. Okay, I'm gonna try this with maybe this type of brush here. It's just a flat, a little bit denser, and I'm going to go into the product and get quite a bit there, and we're just going to go for it and see what we got. Okay, so that's this side done and this side not. Let me get closer. And this is what it looks like. It almost looks like it's smoothed it out. It kind of has a silicone primer feel to it. This is really weird. Okay. I think I kind of like it. All right, let me do the other side and I will be right back. Okay, so this is it on my face. It's got a really interesting like texture to it. I can't even describe it other than if I felt this and I felt one of my pore filling primers, I would say they have the same texture. Very interesting. And it actually matched me, which is even more interesting because it looks so dark in here. And when I put the streak on my face, you could totally see the streak, but this is interesting. I'm kind of, I want to know how it wears. It's almost like I've got nothing on. It's just, it's pretty. It's natural. It's very, I'm not going to say interesting again. Okay, moving on. So I do have some powders, but first I got the Essence Baby Got Bronze in 2 different shades. And this one is 01 Cinnamon Spice, and it looks a little bit more warm tone. And this one is 20 Moon Dust, and definitely looks a little cooler tone. So this is Cinnamon Spice here, and this is Moon Dust here. These were on the Essence website. I have not seen them on the Ulta website yet, but let's see here. I think I'm gonna go for Moon Dust today just because it is a cooler tone, and I'm going to take the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer Brush and get some on that, and then just kind of put a streak on my face. All right. These do smell like, they do smell like watermelon. So there is that. This is definitely a contour shade for me. You could tell this cheek looks a little bit more puffy and this one looks more chiseled. So, okay, there's that. This is definitely more contourish, we will say. Gives me cheekbones. I kind of like that. It is very highly it is very highly scented. Smells good, but if you're sensitive to fragrance, you might want to keep that in mind. And I'm gonna take the cinnamon spice one just so I can use both. And I guess I'm just gonna like kind of draw it on up here. See how it goes. Why not, right? Okay. So this one is the shade Cinnamon Spice, and I'm going to take, let's see here, probably the same brush and just blend it out. I kind of like it with the brush there. It did blend out super nice with the brush, although it kind of blends out, my dog's not impressed, kind of blends out to nothing. Let me see if I can get just a little bit more. So I definitely say if you have a fair skin tone, you can definitely get away with the Cinnamon Spice one if you're wanting more of a warm bronzer. If you want more of a contour or a cool tone bronzer, the Moon Dust one would be the way to go. But there's the difference. I have the Cinnamon Spice there and the Moon Dust there. I gotta say the Moon Dust one really does like lend itself to a contour. That is definitely more of a contour shade. But I'm pretty impressed with these. I think they're very, very pretty. All right, on the same vein, and no, it didn't pick up the foundation. On the same vein, I got the Baby Got blush in Tickle, what shade is this? Tickle Me Pink. And this looks kind of like almost a bubblegum, like, interesting. Okay, so I'm going to take the same, let me clean it off real quick. I'm going to take the same e.l.f. Putty Bronzer, and I'm just going to kind of, do I want to go straight in? Let me get some on here and let's see what we got. And this has the same watermelon smell as the bronzers do. All right, I don't know if I like this blush. Maybe not for my skin tone. It's very pretty and it blends really nicely. I'm just not sure it's what I want for my skin, if that makes sense. It's not a color I want. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not a color I want. But it is very, very pretty. And it's very easy. I'm just sitting here stippling it on, kind of beating my face. And yes, it kind of hurts. And then I'm just gonna take my sponge real quick and kind of blend those two together. All right, I really smell the watermelon from these three products. They smell very heavily of watermelon. Not so sure I like that. All right, I am gonna go in with this concealer. It's the Keep Me Covered concealer. It's the new one, and I have the shade 10 Tail. And I'm sure you guys have seen this one around because it's getting a lot of reviews right now, but I want to give it a go, just see if I like it, you know? Just see if I like it. I'm looking for more of a full coverage concealer as to a serum that I normally wear because my circles are getting really, really bad as I get older. I am in my 40s. And my dark circles are definitely getting darker. It's very brightening. I might be able to go a shade deeper in this, especially in the summertime, but it's not bad. I think it looks pretty good. Okay, so For powder, I don't know if I want to set this soft mousse makeup. I always set my makeup, but I do have an oldie but a goodie. It is the Essence All About Matte Fixing Compact. I've gone through multiple of these over the years. They, especially living in the South, they set your makeup really well, and it works in the humidity to keep your oily skin, or at least my oily skin, down. So let me just lightly set my face. All right, so that is what we're looking like. Okay, so the blush shade might be growing on me. I might like that, and I, of course, love this powder. So for the eyes, I got the Don't Stop Believing In and Don't Worry Be eyeshadows. And this one is more of a cool tone neutral looking palette here. And then this one is more pinky mauvey looking. I think we'll use this one today. I think we will use this one. And I don't remember how much these are, but I will leave it on the screen. So this is what it looks like without the plastic. And I dug my fingernail in it. Oh, great. Whoops. All right, so to start with, I am going to prime my eyes. I have been using the number 7 all-in-one foundation as an eyeshadow primer, and the reason I use this as an eyeshadow primer is because it has SPF 50, and my eyelids are the one place I do not put SPF, and with me being outside and riding my bike so much, I definitely want to make sure that I am protecting all exposed skin. So I started using this, and it actually works really well as an eyeshadow primer. My eyeshadow has actually been holding on a lot more than it normally does, staying put a lot longer. Okay, I am first going to go in with the shade Love. I think that is just a white or maybe a light pink shade, and I just want to see what this shade is. So I'm just going to run this in the crease and up towards the brow bone just to check out the color of it. Yep, there's basically no color there. So if you need a lid setting shade or maybe a brow bone highlight, this would be a good shade, but it does not come off very pigmented and basically gives no color whatsoever. Okay, so next I have, over here they have kind of this swirled shade, not swirled, but kind of, there's a lighter shade here and a darker shade here in the same pan. I'm gonna go in with the lighter shade here, just in the crease, to see what, or to see how pigmented that shade is. It's very powdery, but let's see how pigmented that shade is. Kind of just sloppily running it in the crease. I'm not doing a very bold eye makeup look today, so we're just going for a little bit in the outer corner and in the crease. Blend it out. It's actually more pigmented than I would think it would be. Like I wasn't expecting that to be that pigmented, mainly because I'm using my Pan That palette that's very powdery and not pigmented, but this one here, it came out to play today, so it's definitely showing up. Let me do my other eye. Okay, so that right there is a gorgeous look. If I went back with this Love shade just on the lid, that would be a beautiful all matte look. But I'm gonna go ahead and use this darker shade here in this one pan and deepen up the outer corner just a bit. Okay, I'm gonna blend it out just with that same brush to get the crease where I did that. And this shade here is not as pigmented as I thought it was gonna be after using that lighter shade in this split pan. So that that's a little bit of a disappointment just because, you know, I like a little drama in my like eye makeup look. So I will say that's a little bit disappointing, but it can be built up. I wouldn't say it's being built up to the same color that's in the pan, but it's not bad. Like it's definitely there, and you guys can definitely like see the shade in the like outer corner. You can see the depth there, even though it's not as dark as it is in the pan. Okay, let's play with some shimmers here. I think I'm going to use this purple one here in the outer corner, kind of over where I put this darker shade, just to see what we got. Ooh, I like that color. I like that color. I really like that color. This color right here, I wouldn't say it's like a, we'll say it's a soft shimmer. That's how I would describe this. As it's not a full on like metallic. This is just a soft shimmer, and it looks super pretty in the outer corner. Almost works like a matte. It's just got a sheen to it, and that is really pretty. Let me get the crease there where I'm getting sloppy. All right, so we can use every shade. Let's go ahead and go in with Your Power right here. And I'm going to do that in the center part of my lid. It's kind of like a taupe. Oh, that's really pretty. That one is definitely more shimmery, shiny, more punch than the purple one that I just used. Let me just blend those over. Ooh, I like that. This is like an easy eye look in a palette if I'd have to describe it. Okay, and then the last shade I have not used is going to be Your Dreams, and I'm gonna take that on a itty bitty brush, and I'm gonna put that kind of in the inner portion of the lid and in the inner corner. Okay, this one doesn't have like a lot of punch. This one I would say is more glittery, and I am getting just a little bit of fallout with this one here. Okay, so I kind of like this. It is definitely an easy eye look in a palette. For my upper waterline, I'm going to use the Essence Extreme Lasting Eye Pencil, and this is in the shade 03 Black Midnight Sky. You know, last time I checked, they did not have this one available anymore, this particular shade, but if it is still available, I will leave it linked below. This is just the perfect shade for if you're doing a purple or a blue look, because it has blue and purple glitters in it. It is a black with blue and purple glitters. Now I do have this and I want to try it out. It's the Essence Longlasting Eye Pencil in the shade Turquoise. I don't know if it's gonna go with this look, but we're kind of just playing with makeup, so I'm gonna put this in my lower waterline and we're gonna see where it ends up. Okay, so that wasn't as punchy as I thought it was going to be in my lower waterline. I mean, it is there and you can definitely see that there's a little bit of color there, but it's not as punchy as I thought it was gonna be. And I just hit myself in the face with it. Okay, let me do my brows and I will be right back. So I just threw my Essence Make Me Brow and Blondie Brows. You guys know this is a love of mine, so I didn't think you needed to see me put that on. And I did throw on some mascara. This is the Essence Lash Like a Boss Ultra Black Mascara. I do have a Mascara Monday on this one, so I didn't need to show you guys the application portion of that. But I do think like the mascara did kind of tie it all in together and make the eye look good with this weird blue on the bottom, but I kind of like it. I don't know why, but I kind of like that on the bottom. So last we have lips, and you guys, I have the Hydra Matte and I have the Balm, and I think I'm going to do the Hydra Matte in 404. This is Virtu-Rose, and this is what that looks like. It's more of a pinky color. So let me Use the Essence 8 Hour Matte Comfort Lip Liner in the shade Soft Beige to line my lips real quick. And this is almost my lip color. I really like this color in Soft Beige. And then let's use the Virtu-Rose. Okay. Oh, how could you guys let me forget highlighter? Just kidding. So let me throw on the highlighter. This is Essence the highlighter. I have been loving this. I did a 6 in 60s review on this one. And you guys, this is just a beautiful, beautiful highlighter. I love this highlighter so much. I have used it pretty much every time I've filmed since I've done that 6 in 60s. So it is definitely a good one. This is definitely, and I have the shades Mesmerizing. So that is all. Let me go ahead and get you guys zoomed out and we will discuss. All right, guys, this is the final look with these Essence products. I have to say the standout one is probably going to be this Soft Touch Mousse makeup. This is such a strange foundation. I'm not even sure if I can consider it a foundation. I mean, it gives coverage, a little bit of coverage. It's just, this is so weird. I'm gonna have to get back to you guys on this one because I don't know what to think about this one. I think I like it and it's definitely unique. So yeah, you will see this in an upcoming speed reviews because I'm gonna be trying that out nonstop. The bronzers, the Essence Baby Got Bronze bronzers, I like these. The shade Cinnamon Spice did seem to blend out and I did have to build it up, so that might be something to keep in mind. It is definitely something that it blends out very easily, at least with a brush. I did like the shade Moon Dust a little bit more. It did give me a bit of a contour, like it's definitely a good contour shade. The eyeshadow palette I did like. It's basically a look in an eyeshadow palette. Would I choose this over any of my other eyeshadow palettes? Probably not, but it's a pretty look and I do like that. The eyeliner in this turquoise, you guys, it's very light on the lower lash line, but I feel like it helps my blue eyes pop just a little bit. And I will have to leave some wear notes down in the description box on how this held up because it is supposed to be an 18-hour waterproof formula. We'll wait and see what we think about that one. And let's see here. This lip liner, the 8-hour lip liner in Soft Beige, I love this. This is the perfect color for me for basically any lipstick look because it is basically my lip color. So I do like that. This pink blush, I didn't like it when I was putting it on. It seemed almost too light for my skin tone or too bubblegum pink-esque. But you guys, once I got the whole look done, it actually looks really, really pretty. The formula, I can't fault. It went on beautifully with a brush. It didn't lift up the foundation. I'm gonna call this a foundation until I know what exactly it's supposed to do. But I did like this product. I think it's beautiful. I do like this whole line here. I don't particularly love that it's fragranced, but at the same time, the fragrance doesn't bother me. If it bothers you, you might want to keep that in mind. The Essence Hydra Matte, this is a very comfortable formula. It is matte and it does show texture, but it doesn't bother me that it does. Usually if it does bother me, I'll just throw a lip gloss on top. This is not a long wearing lipstick. It does come off. I've been wearing this for a while, so it's not my first rodeo with that one, and it is one that will kiss off very easily. Like this will come off, but I do like this color, especially with my like Ariel hair color here. So that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. If you did, if you would like, comment, and subscribe, it really does help me out, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.